If you're a little healthy, be happy about being a little healthy. There's nothing wrong with it. So I say, stay away from people who body shame, stay away from all that, but just lead a very healthy lifestyle.
For all film related interviews, reviews, and content, please like and subscribe to Pooja Talwar. You can also follow me on Twitter and on Instagram.
Can I say I am so happy to meet my favorite person in the industry? I've known you for what now? 2 decades.
Yeah, it's been
And you
nearly
haven't
2 decades.
changed. And you haven't
Thank
changed at all.
you.
You're just
Thank you. I'm very happy to see you, Pooja. Seriously, genuinely very happy to see you. You're one of my most favorite people who interviews me, and really, really happy to see you.
and whenever I need good vibes, you are the go-to person. And I was just going through your Instagram this last 1 year, and I came across a James Dean quote that said, "My purpose in life does not include a hankering to charm society," which is so you. And that's what you came to mind. So how does John Abraham keep that balance, which is not easy for people in your industry?
Yeah, I just think I just keep reminding myself where I came from and Pooja where I started from, and uh, that's it. I just keep my feet on the ground, and it feels nice. I was shooting the other day, yesterday, and the focus puller, the guy on camera who pulls focus, he did my first film, Jism. And he said, John, from then to now, you've absolutely not changed. You're just the same guy who walks in without any entourage. And I just feel good about it, not because I feel good about the humility. I just feel good that I've kept my feet on the ground, and I'm just very happy about it. Just like I'm happy to see you and some good people that are left. It feels really, really good, and you're really special.
Awesome. And that's true. That's why this quote resonated. So, but how has the past year been for you? I went through your Instagram. It's all about your movies, playing with your dogs, and workout. There has not been this, I need to post something every day, nothing of that sort. But how has it
Yeah.
been personally and professionally?
It's been, to be very honest, it's been a little difficult living with myself, understanding because you procrastinate when you start staying with yourself. You start asking questions as to why am I here? What am I doing? How am I contributing? What's happening in life? What's happening in my relationships with everyone around? And it's been a little difficult, but it's also been there's been so much of catch up that's been happening. I wouldn't say post COVID because we're still in the COVID phase. There's been a lot of catch up where films were concerned. So I started shooting from July, August, and I've been at it non-stop. I finished Mumbai Saga, I finished Attack, I finished Satyamev Jayate. I'm shooting for Villain. So I've just been going at it one film after the other, and thankfully I've followed protocol. I've been safe, and I feel good.
So, also, you had said something that men should age gracefully. You said the
Correct.
only time that you work on yourself is in the gym. And how you'd also once said that you didn't let anyone touch your lines because those are my experience. You know,
Absolutely. Absolutely.
yes. So, what is grooming for you and sustainability? I mean, attaching, because now we all have realized the importance of it.
Right. I'm saying this on record. The only way you can slow down your aging process, because aging is inevitable, it's going to happen. The only way you can slow it down is by maintaining a good lifestyle. And by a good lifestyle, I don't mean lifting weights. I mean just living a good lifestyle. And if you can do that, trust me, you don't need nobody to touch your skin, your hair, your face, etc., etc., etc. You don't need to do tucks. You need to do nothing. If you're a little healthy, be happy about being a little healthy. There's nothing wrong with it. So I say, stay away from people who body shame. Stay away from all that, but just lead a very healthy lifestyle. And I'm happy. And I actually, Pooja, I did that. When someone just suggested that, these lines you need to take them off. I said, no, these lines are me. They're my experience. They're my years. Why would I take them off? I can't.
Totally.
And there's nothing wrong. It's a visual medium, and I understand why people really jam in Botoxes, but not me.
Totally. And also, John, somewhere your personal ideologies impact the kind of roles you choose and films that you want to associate yourself with. Does that impact the actor in you for the person that you are?
Well, very honestly, sometimes yes, but sometimes no. Sometimes I may find a character that is a complete departure from what I am in real life, or what I stand for. But I find the character interesting. I I have not done it yet, but I may do it. So I just think as an actor, you need to be an artist, and you really need to do things you believe in. Of course, I love the Indian tricolor. So a lot of things that I do, I'm obsessed with the Indian tricolor. So you'll see a lot of patriotism just coming out of everywhere. But that's something I enjoy. I'm a patriot. I'm not a nationalist. I'm not a jingoist. And
Yeah.
that's a space I really enjoy.
And now Mumbai Saga also, it's mills versus malls. Again, sustainability does come there, looking out for other people. You've also championed the cause of migrants and refugees. So tell us a bit about that. Excited about your collaboration with Sanjay Gupta again and back to the movies, theater.
Yeah, excited. We're releasing on the 19th of March. We're confident. We want people to come in and watch the film in the theaters. We want people to be responsible, people to follow protocol. So we're not saying just come in hordes and just watch it, but I'd be very encouraged if people come in because we're the first ones who are taking a very, very, very bold step where a big film is concerned. And a lot of films are going to take a cue from us. And a lot of films have been announced after we made our announcement. So they're trying times, they're testing times. Today is Monday. We don't know what's going to happen on Tuesday or Wednesday, whether the cases are going to go up, go down. So but someone has to make a move, and we decided to do that.
And other than that, JA, your entertainment company,
Yeah.
special scripts. And you also said that as a producer, I see if I'm required in the film or not.
Correct.
So what is the way ahead now with the OTT boom? Do you think things are changing in the industry because, content is available, there's no dearth of talent?
Yeah, absolutely. In fact, my next production is with Angira and Harshvardhan Rane. It's a very interesting slice of life film, and that's the next film that I'm doing, that we're producing. And we're trying to get talent from outside. That doesn't necessarily involve me. Where I come in is I believe I've got an eye for content, and I go with my gut on content, and I don't allow anybody to get into that space. And we make the kind of films we make. Like you see, we made 4 films. They've been very special. Vicky Donor, Madras Cafe, Batla House, Parmanu, Now Attack. Every film's been very special, and we want to offer films that are very different to our audience.
What is the change you want to see in the industry now going forward? And somewhere you are someone who did not cater to the star system. You did not cater to the groups and camps and everything. Do you feel there is going to be a change, or the star system will get appended and there'll be a space for actors? What does that change? Because you are also a businessman.
Correct. No, I think the star system will always exist because whatever said and done, you look at your so-called social media XYZ, it's always star kids and stars, trending. So you can't even blame them. I think it's a give and take process. So everybody contributes to this process. Do I have anything against it? No, I have nothing against it. I mean, a doctor's son can become a doctor, so it's fine. I have nothing against it. What I would like to see change, of course, is the way we make films. I want us to make more interesting films, and it's nice that OTT has arrived, so we'll see interesting content now.
And also, in an industry which is so focused on perfection, I heard your interview where you said, I had my education to bank on. If it didn't work out, I had a plan A, plan B, plan C. But there are many who give up even before taking that first step. Through your journey, what is that one advice you want to give to, because many look up to you?
I would just advise people to educate themselves. Education is important, not because you have something on paper. Educate yourself, make yourself aware, know what's happening in the world. And I think as actors, you're not just a model, you're a role model. So for me, it's very important to know what's happening with the Rohingyas. It's very important to know, obviously, what's happening in Myanmar, what's happening in Kerala, what's happening in Bihar, what's happening in Kolkata at this point in time. At the same time, what's happening in Syria or Venezuela, because it's important to be aware. I'm not saying know the nitty-gritties of everything, but just be aware. And I feel that's what we lack somewhere. So I just tell my fellow actors, and I've always said this, stop concentrating on trending. Just stop it. Stop it, for heaven's sake. Tell your PR, tell your producers not to show you the trend button and say, hey, you're trending at number 2. Stop this crap, and start educating yourself. And I tell the newcomers the same thing. It's nice to look good, but it's nicer to look intelligent. So just educate yourself, be smart, because that'll take you places. And women and men find that far more attractive than just the way you look. You look this way today, it's going to go tomorrow. It's all transitory. Live with it.
I know. I remember you telling me you can get as much Botox lifts done. If the core is all messed up, it ain't working for you. This is what you
Absolutely.
said during Raw to me.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And I stand by it.
Okay, and lastly, now Varun Dhawan said that he loves you so much because you just disconnect with everything once the movie is out. But being in this business, do you think it's easily said than done? I mean, can it be done to just detach? Once it's done, it's done.
You have to train yourself to disconnect. And I've trained myself, I've trained myself over the years, and I can do it with ease. It's over and done. It's out. Move on to the next. There's no point crying about anything. There's no point, there's no point basking in your success or sulking in your failure. Just move on. It's a job. You understand it's a job. Don't be vain about it. You know, do your Instagram beauty pics. I understand, but don't be vain about it. Outside of that, you're a product. We understand, and just move on. Treat it like a job. Respect people's time. Respect people. Respect audiences who reach out to you. Everybody has a fan moment, and that's fine. And just have a healthy relationship with your audience.
True. And lastly, before I wrap up, just two questions. What has been your most difficult role yet and favorite character you have played?
My favorite character, of course, is one of my most favorite characters is K from No Smoking. I love that character because I'm a big fan of Kafka and Kafkaesque kind of cinema. So I love the alter ego space, etc. So I really, really enjoy that character. Difficult roles. I think my most difficult roles have been the roles in the absurdly bad films that I've done, where I've just tried to hang in there and make it seem like it's working. So those have been my most difficult roles. And if you ask me how many bad films I've done, they're innumerable. I can't even count. So
just amazing how you've just completely reinvented yourself with the establishment of your company and picking up the roles that you do is just amazing.
I think it makes a difference, Pooja, because when you have the power to have the narrative, then you choose better, you act better, you do better, everything around you becomes better. And I think with J Entertainment, the John Abraham before my production house and the John Abraham that happened after my production house are completely two different John Abrahams, and I'd like for people to know that.
And lastly, what is John Abraham's alter ego called?
I don't know. I think my alter ego wants me to believe that I could have been a nicer person, which I'm not really. So I just hope. Yeah. I'm always battling with that complex in my head.
We can have an argument on that. Lovely speaking to you, John. So which is one story you just want should be told, a story that you're waiting to sink your teeth into as a producer and content creator?
Not yet chanced upon it, so I really can't. But maybe if I do chance upon that, I'll tell you.
And sustainability, your new project, because now you've also been somebody who's actively spoken up about when animals were being tested in labs. So
correct,
now
yes.
also, yes, so the sustainability is the key word these days because everybody has been stressing on it. So about your collaboration.
Well, I think today's youth, and I'm sure even your little nephew, everybody, if you ask them, they're so much more conscientious about the environment, about animals, about society, etc. And they will only pick up products, that contribute to society and contribute to the planet. And Garnier has done that very honestly. Garnier has been it has been a leader in innovation. And I don't say this because I endorse the brand, Pooja. I've been the face of this brand for 12 years. And trust me, I endorse brands that I actually use or I believe in, and that resonate with my values. And I think our association has been seamless because they just seem to be making the right moves all the time. And I'm never embarrassed about a move they made. So we're here today. We want to build a sustainable planet around us. Like I said, there is no planet B. You have one planet. You have to make the most of it. So by discarding plastic and making sure that plastic is not a part of your process, they've been part of the cruelty-free program. They've not been animal testing since 1989. Now, these are things that resonate with me completely. So I'm really happy to be here and a part of this.
Sure. Looking forward to all the very best. Lovely to meet you.
Thank you. Very happy seeing you. Genuinely.
Likewise. Bye.
If you like this interview, please like, share, and subscribe. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram.